Hey, it's Rob. It's Saturday, August 3rd, and I wanted to just talk a little bit about grieving and what's happening with me. I just realized recently that I have a lot of grieving to do. I kind of thought I had skated by exposing myself to everything with eyes open, just being part of the process. But then I realized just recently, now that things have calmed down and I'm not in the middle of all this stuff, uh, that I have a lot to process. And I suppose it's that way with a lot of people that care for their family, for their mothers or fathers. You just kind of have to bite the bullet, bear down, take care of the things that are in front of you, and not freak out on how difficult and uncomfortable the situation is. And the last parts of my dad's life were super difficult and uncomfortable, and I was the primary caregiver. And so I did just kind of have to buckle down and ignore the awfulness and just kind of just move forward with the things that needed to be done. And that served me well. And now my dad's passed and things are starting to calm down. And I'm left with this feeling of unfinished grieving, because I wouldn't let myself break down at the time because I needed to get through it and I needed to be depended upon by my family, the rest of my family. And so now I have these moments where I'm just overwhelmed by this pent up grief that I had just kind of pushed aside and just put on the back burner. So now I'll be riding my bike, a song will come on my headphones, and I'll just get weepy and have to pull over. Or the other day I was in a barber shop, and excuse me, it's a heat wave down here in LA. The other day I was in a barber shop and I was getting my hair cut. Fresh, right? So getting my hair cut, and I was overwhelmed by the smells and the sights and the vibe of the barbershop. My dad was a barber for as many years as I was alive, and there's a lot of memories associated with just the sight of cut hair on the floor and the snap of the apron as it gets put across over somebody before they get their hair cut, and the sound of a clipper and the joking in between the barbers and just all that stuff. And it got to me. I had to catch myself. I was about to start crying there, and it would have been a little more uncomfortable. I'm all for letting your feelings show, but time and place for men, at least for me. So I'm realizing I have to go with it and do some grieving, because this stuff was super intense, and I'm still reeling. I liken it to one of those clowns, the ones that used to punch. Maybe people don't know about it nowadays, but there used to be like a rubber blow-up clown with kind of weighted bottom, and you could punch him and he would bounce back, but he would wobble and then he would stop, like a weeble. And I'm kind of like a weeble that is like going through some extreme wobbling right now, and I'm wobbling back and forth trying to get my equilibrium because life hit me with a really hard punch right in the face, and I'm reeling. And so I have to forgive myself for not being completely grounded and allow myself to have some emotional moments. And that's what I'm going through, and just thought I'd share it. I'm sure it's nothing new to people who've been in the situation and are taking care of their family, or just experiencing some sort of major trauma. You get rocked, and then you have to get your center of balance again. And I'm in the middle of that. And I'll keep you posted on how it's going and how my process is. And I'm going to try to keep these videos short because I could talk on and on about this stuff. There's so much going on with me, but I'll keep it short for now. So thanks for watching. I will keep you posted. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.